Hello, cheapskaters. We're live. Fingers have been crossed all day. I'm Kath Armstrong, creator of the Cheapskates Club, where our goal is to live life debt-free, cashed up, and laughing. And I'm so glad to be able to be here tonight. I can tell you, it was touch and go again. I apologise for the late notice last week cancelling, guys. Our internet last Tuesday was up and down, in and out all day. It was really slow. It dropped out all the time. It'd come back up. I'd get a little flash up to say your internet connection has been restored, and then it'd drop out again as soon as I tried to do something. Nearly drove the boys insane. They were trying to work, as was I, and it was just shocking. And I waited till the very last minute. So I do apologize, because I was really hoping we'd be able to go ahead, but it just wasn't worth the frustration for you guys or for me. So I am sorry about that. I really am. I was all set and I had a really good show programmed, which we will do in the new year now. Because I want to talk about Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yes, Maureen, I'm in the craft room. I'll get to that in a minute. I'll try to keep it really short tonight. I'm sure everybody is just as frazzled and busy and as I am, although I'm not really frazzled, being so close to Christmas. So let's get started, shall we? Let's go. Where am I up to? Just before I get started, if you'd like to join live chat, you need to be logged into your Gmail or account or your YouTube channel, and that's a YouTube requirement. It's got nothing to do with me. If you don't have a YouTube channel or a Gmail account, that's fine. You can still comment, and I would love to hear from you in the comments below me here. Now, I read all the comments and I do my best to answer all the questions. Sometimes I miss them, so forgive me if I do. But that's another way that you are able to comment and join the chat and the conversation too. If this is your first time visiting our channel, welcome. We're really, really glad to have you. And if it's not, if you're a regular, welcome back. I'm really, really glad to see you. Now, I want to talk tonight just about, a few things that we have coming up for the end of the year, for the start of the new year, how we've managed this year, because it has been rather a topsy-turvy year for all of us. And so if you have a question during the show, put it in the chat in capitals, all uppercase, so that it stands out. And as I usually do, I'll come back at the end of the show or at the end of my spiel and go through the questions and try and answer them for you. It just makes it easier for me to find them, because with all the chat going backwards and forwards, they get a bit lost if they don't stand out. The comments scroll by really quickly, and even if I'm trying to keep up with them as I'm talking, I often miss them. Okay, now, where am I? Looking at my notes here, guys. If you are not already a subscriber to our channel, we would love to have you, and all you have to do is click that subscribe button below me and then click the bell, and that little bell icon will let you select how often you want to be notified of new videos on our channel. And that means you'll never miss a new video. Merry Christmas again, everyone. Have you all finished your Christmas preps? We have, thank goodness, or I have. The boys have. they've even wrapped their presents and put them under the tree. Hannah hasn't done hers yet, but the boys have done theirs. If you need some last minute gift ideas, you'll find some on our Facebook group on Cheapskates Chatter, and the link is in the description box below me here. And there are heaps on the Cheapskates Club website, and there's a link to the website down there too. There are so many really lovely Christmas ideas that are all budget friendly, all pretty much time friendly for this time of year. And when I say budget friendly, I mean financially and time-wise, because we are all on those sorts of budgets. So in our house, we are all done. All the presents are under the tree. It's just the stockings to be stuffed on Christmas Eve. And yes, my 3 adult children all like their Christmas stockings. I really like doing it for them. That's my Christmas Eve job. And I really, really do love filling their stockings, stuffing their stockings. I have to say, this year I finally organised, excuse me, the stocking stuffers and allocated, excuse me, I need to take a drink. I called this Let's Have a Drink, didn't I? I allocated 1 shopping bag for each stocking, so that every time I found a stocking stuffer, I could pop it in the relevant bag. Now all I have to do is stuff them all in the stockings, which of course get packed away after Christmas and don't come out till the 1st of December. It just means that I'm not going to be hunting in the wardrobe and the drawers and the linen cupboard and under my desk or anywhere else for the things I've hidden on Christmas Eve. And I know you're all probably sitting there going, we've been doing that. That's not new. We've been doing that for years. I'm a slow learner. What can I say? But it worked really, really well this year. So there's a bag for Wayne, a bag for Alan, a bag for Thomas, a bag for Hannah. So all these stocking things are all put in there as I got them. So I might even get to bed early on Christmas Eve. Oh, and thank you, everyone, for the beautiful cards that we've received this month and the lovely presents. I feel truly spoiled. I meant to bring the cards in with me, but I've got them all set up on the dresser in the dining room, and they look gorgeous because there's a mirror on that dresser and they're just so pretty. I should have put them up in here, but never mind. Thank you again for thinking of us, and your wishes are much appreciated. Now, what else? Oh, Maureen mentioned my craft room. Do you like the new setting? This is my craft room / studio / maybe it'll become my office too. Who knows? Or at the start of it anyway. I'm still getting things sorted and put away, and there's still a few touch-up spots of painting to do, and I still want to do the floor. But I have to say, having a dedicated space for crafting, because I sew and I make cards amongst the other things I do, and for videoing, is going to make my life so much easier. And that might sound a little selfish, but it's going to be better for the whole family. Well, first of all, it'll be no more, hurry up and eat your dinner on a Tuesday night, because I need to get the table cleared and the kitchen cleaned up so that I can do the show. I'm really enjoying being in here. And although it's only been a week and I've actually only been using it on the desk sort of thing since yesterday, it's really good. And now we're only 4 sleeps until Christmas. Do you have littles in your house? We don't have littles in our house anymore, which is a shame because Christmas was exciting. I loved when the kids were little and they'd count down the sleeps till Christmas. It was so much fun. But I have to say, the boys helped me put the Christmas tree up and they helped me do the lights. And I think they were just as excited about it as I was. So it's still fun. The year's winding down. I don't know if I'm sad about that or not, because, well, what can I say? But what a year it has been. But you know what? We've survived. Pat yourself on the back, folks. We have survived. We have come through. We've cheapskated all the way and we have survived one of the toughest years in my lifetime. It hasn't been easy and we've all had challenges. Some of us have had challenges at home. Some of us have had challenges at work. Some have had challenges with the family. Some with our gardens. It's always a challenge. Or the house. Some have had challenges with health. But we're still here. And we've made it to Christmas 2021. We're just a week off from the new year. When I look back, there were hard times this year. I'll fess up and say there were times this year when I just wanted to go to bed and stay there. I did not want to get out of bed. House could have burnt down around me. I would have just let it. It has been a tough year. But then I kept thinking about it. And we had so many good times too. We had so many chances to laugh. Now, sometimes I was laughing with you, my Tuesday night friends. When we get together on a Tuesday night, there were things that would make me laugh. Sometimes I laughed with my family. Sometimes I laughed with the card ladies, and it'd be via Zoom or Facebook or whatever. Sometimes I was able to laugh with friends overseas via Zoom. But you know what? I learned how to use a whole heap of new technology this year that I would otherwise never have learned. I wouldn't have bothered to even try, because you all know how technologically challenged I am, but I managed it. I learned how to do it. That's a big plus for 2021. We've survived, guys. And I'm really, really proud of the fact that we have all survived. We've together and within our own families, we've celebrated births, we've welcomed a new baby into our family, and we've celebrated deaths. And I know that sounds weird when we say celebrated deaths. We've actually celebrated the lives. We lost my mother-in-law this year. We've welcomed new family members. One of them, for us, has 4 legs. I know, a new 4-legged family member. Some of us have met our goals for the year. Some of us haven't. Do you know what? That is perfectly okay. I need a drink again. I mustn't have talked much today. Some of us had to move the goalpost. It's fine if we have to move the goalpost. Who cares? At least we can keep trying. A goal is simply a target to aim at. It's that target that we can aim at, and everyone misses the target sometimes. Even the best sharpshooter will miss the target sometimes. But the secret to hitting the target or your goal is to keep on trying. Don't give up. Practice makes perfect. There's a whole plethora of, sayings that I could sprout off here, but whatever. I have to say, that's what I'll be doing in 2022. I'm going to keep trying to reach the goals. And I would love for you to join me. Our budget, our personal family budget, has taken a hit in the last month. And normally, look, you know what? Normally it's not an issue, but this was a slightly bigger hit than we've had for a long, long time. Quite a few years, actually. And it threw me for a bit, but it's okay. We've been in worse positions financially, and we've come through them. Has it been easy? No, absolutely not. And for those of you that know our history, you'll have heard me say that there were times I just want to toss in the towel and say, I don't care anymore. But I'm saying, thank goodness for the emergency fund. It took a long time to build up, and we've used it a few times, but now it's there for us this coming year, and we will be using it. And thank goodness for a peace of mind account. Same deal. Took a while to build up because, you can't just snap your fingers and have a year's worth of expenses in the bank just like that, or a year's worth of those irregular bills waiting. But I think the thing right now that I'm most grateful for are that we are debt free. And again, that took a long time. We had to work at that. Becoming debt free, unless you win lotto and win millions, it's not instant. You have to work towards it. And the other thing is our pantry is stocked. I am very grateful to not have to shop. Both those things are going to make living on around 2/3 of our current income just that little bit easier for us. So it's going to be a tough year. I've rejigged the budget, and we've changed some of our plans. I've fiddled the figures, so to speak, so that, the things in our budget that I can control, things like the groceries, electricity, gas, water, fuel, those things have all been rejigged so that the Armstrong family are about to become tighter than ever before, because we have to. Because again, I don't want to change my lifestyle, folks. I like the way we live. I don't want to change it, so I have to find alternatives. So I'm doing the saving revolution next year, along with all the other revolutionists. I'm going back to basics. If you don't know, if you're new to us or you've not heard of the Saving Revolution, it's a year-long program. It goes for one whole year, and it's designed to give you control of your finances, to give you back control of your finances in all areas of them. It's you need to put some effort in. It's not just a get a weekly email and forget it type program. If you want it to succeed, and you want it to really work, you need to put the effort in. and I will have to too. There are weekly challenges to meet, and there are lessons to work through. It will take some time. Some weeks it will be easier than others. But, the saving revolution has been around since 2012, 2011, 2012. I think was the first year we did it. Might have been a bit before then under another name. And it is always popular. It always is. Now, the thing is, if you think you might be interested in the saving revolution for next year, for 2022, you need to zip on over to the Cheapskates Club website and register now. You must register. If you're not registered, you won't be a part of the saving revolution, and you must register before 5 p.m. on the 31st of December this year. So before 5 p.m. on New Year's Eve 2021, because after 5 p.m. registrations close, and I'm really strict on this. I won't take no excuses, absolutely no reason. Registrations closed. No late registrations are accepted. You will have to wait until they open again next year, in December next year. I am really strict about that because it's such an intense program. So if you think you might be interested in the Saving Revolution, zip over and to cheapskatesclub.net. It's there on our homepage. Click on the link, register. I'll also put a link to the registration page underneath me. Now, anyone can register for the Saving Revolution, and you'll all receive the lessons. But only Cheapskates Club members will have access to the forums, to the discussion groups, to the weekly roundup video conference, and anything else that I have scheduled for it, because I've revamped it a bit for next year. So that is only for Cheapskates Club members. Perhaps if you've been wondering about, joining the Cheapskates Club, looking for a reason to join the Cheapskates Club, all those things are on top of all the other goodies in the Members Centre. So now might be the time to join. So what else will be new in 2022? Well, the weekly newsletter has been redesigned a bit. Now it will go out on a Thursday, as it has for years and years and years, and it is free to every subscriber. And you know what? Our newsletter is ad-free too. I don't have ads in our newsletters. If you're not subscribed to our weekly newsletter, the link is in the description box below. I do the newsletter every week for the entire year. It goes out on a Thursday morning around 11 a.m. and it's full of good things that will save you money, save you time, save you energy, inspire you. We also have more video series planned on specific topics such as mooing, stockpiling, preserving, budgeting. We're even working on a handmade Christmas series and a challenge for you. Now they're going to start in February after the summer holidays are over and we can all get back into work mode. Because who wants to work during the holidays? There's too much going on. Now there will be changes to our website over the course of the next 6 or 7 months. Most of them will be in the background. You won't actually see what's happening, but they're all designed to make the Members Centre easier to navigate. It's huge, and keeping it easy to use is complicated for you and for me. So the updates will hopefully uncomplicated for you and for me. It's got to get easier, guys, because cheapskating doesn't have to be hard. Now, I am going to take a couple of weeks off starting from Thursday night. Our plans changed again about an hour or so ago. Now, what's the time now? About 2 hours ago, our plans changed again. But you know what? It will all work out. But I am having some time off. I need time to just unthink, if that's, makes sense. Our current plan is to find a nice riverbank somewhere and just sit and watch the river flow by. We don't particularly want to do any four-wheel driving. We don't particularly want to do any bushwalking that's for anything other than a nice bushwalk. I'm really looking forward to it because wherever it is, it will be off-grid. There'll be no emails. So if you do email me, please understand why you don't get an answer until after the 4th of January when I'll be back. Because wherever we're going, there will be no internet. There will be no phone calls. Yay. That'll be good for Wayne. No website work because, again, there's no internet. It will be bliss. And there'll be a chance to, to get ready for 2022 so that when I come back, I can start the year running, or at least on my feet. If you can, take some time, even if it's just a few hours, to sit and regroup, plot and plan next year for you. Rest, relax. I truly hope you can find some time, even if it's just a couple of hours. Now, I told you this will be a short show, as I'm sure everyone is super busy at this time of year. Even if it's just watching Christmas movies or listening to carols or reading stories to the kids, we all have something to do. It might be wandering the neighbourhood looking at the lights. We have some beautiful lights around our neighbourhood. I've been out twice looking at them. I'll go again before Christmas. But I truly hope that you have a Christmas to remember that is full of peace and joy and happiness and all good things. And that's however you celebrate this season, wherever you celebrate this season, whoever you celebrate this season with. That's my wish for you all for this Christmas. So, thank you very much for being loyal to us this year, coming on a Tuesday night and putting up with me and all my disasters and my I don't know. See, I make myself laugh. I look back at the videos and I did not say that, or did I really do that? Oh my goodness. So, but thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you are going to join me again next year. Join Hannah and I next year. We have lots of things planned. We've started recording lots of different things for you all, and I am sure that there'll be something for everyone. That's my aim. Cheapskating's a lifestyle. It's a choice that Wayne and I made 27 years ago. It's a long time, isn't it? And we don't regret it. We don't regret it at all. So, and we've found a lot of joy and a lot of peace in living the Cheapskates way. That's what I hope you find too. Alrighty, now, do we have questions? Let me see. I'll go through. So we've got Beverly, Michelle, Delaney, Julie. Oh, it's not I. Maureen, Amy, Veronica, Ali. Oh, Ali's first live show. Welcome. Welcome, Ali. We're so glad you could join us live. Okay. Yes, Maureen, I am in my craft room. I've got, it's actually working quite well. I'm quite enjoying it. The light in here is not too bad. It's really good during the day for crafting. And it's not too bad. It's not too bad for nighttime. But we'll see what happens when it gets dark earlier, won't we? It's still getting sorted out. I've still got to work out the sewing stuff because I've got a wee stash of fabric that I need to put away and some patterns and then bring in the sewing machines. So we will get there eventually. Hello, Glennis. Hello, Yata. Jaka, Casey. Amy's just got to get her fresh fruit and veg on Thursday. I thought I was finished too. I thought I was finished on Sunday. Was not planning to go out again, but then our plans changed this evening. So now I may have to bite the bullet and go out very early Friday morning, which I actually don't mind. I'd rather go early. Hello, Mary, Outback 6, Delaney. She's all ready. And she's got a couple of salads to make for Christmas Day. And I don't know, wherever you are in Australia, Christmas Day in Melbourne is going to be quite mild. Woohoo! I was talking to a friend and a book club friend, and it's going to be 43 on Christmas Day, where she is in Northwest. 43. Don't think I'd like 43. I think I'm too old for 43 on Christmas Day. Now let me see. Yeah, Delaney, I found this year much harder than 2020. I breezed through last year, didn't bother me too much at all, but this year, shh, it's a secret, Maureen. Don't tell anyone. Yes, we will be welcoming Lacey to our home, to our family. She's going to live with Hannah. And she's gorgeous. She really is gorgeous. So, thank you, Julie. Never stop learning. There's always stuff to learn, and I'm really looking forward to. I've already got my book out, my notebook out, and I ruled it up, and I've written what it's for and put it front and center on my desk. So I am really looking forward to doing the Saving Revolution as a participant this year. I'm not sure. I don't know whether I'll have to switch off and not be me when I don't know, but it'll work, I'm sure. Oh, thank you. That is a good idea. Yep, seasoned. You could be the best cheapskate in the world. And there's always something that's going to just, that light bulb will go, just little things that, switch on. So it's worth doing. I think it's worth doing anyway. Hello, Kathy. I don't know about deserve it, Maureen, but I really, really want it. really, really want it. We just, for us, we are in the habit of going away a lot. Now, we don't do big expensive holidays. We don't travel overseas or do, really expensive holidays. In fact, the biggest expense for most of our holidays is fuel to get to wherever we're going. Most of our holidays are camping, and we choose bush camping because we just like the solitude. We like to get away from the rat race. So and I take the food from home. We eat like we do at home. So there's no expense on food and stuff. So it's usually fuel. And we have a holiday account in our budget, but I also have a set amount of fuel budgeted weekly that sometimes we use and sometimes we don't. So if we don't use it and there's money left over, and last year and this year especially with the long lockdowns and no going anywhere and no driving, I was letting the fuel account build up, but I was able to transfer that over to our holiday account. So we've got a nice little buffer there for us that will let us, enjoy our trips without choking on the price. And thank goodness the price of fuel has come down. But yeah, we're used to going away. I calculated a few years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago, I calculated that we spent about 90, on average, 90 days a year away from home. Now, like I said, that's not fancy trips or anything, and it wasn't always in big blocks. It might be just an overnight trip to Big River or somewhere, or it could be a weekend to somewhere, or it could be a long weekend to somewhere. But they added up over the course of a year, averaged about 90 days a year. Throw in a couple of weeks, because we lead a couple of tours twice a year. So throw those in there a week, 8 days each, actually, by the time we've got travelling time or whatever. Throw those in. It adds up really quickly. But not being able to do that last year and not being able to do that this year, we've been home. And we're not quite used to being home all the time. So it gets a bit, I get a bit antsy. And I keep saying I'm a homebody, and I am. I like being home. But I like to be able to get away every now and then too. So we're really looking forward, touch wood, whatever, really looking forward to being able to get away for a few days between Christmas and New Year. Yes, I have personal goals. This might need to be a show. Maybe this might be next week's show, but I will probably have to record it. But that's all right. We'll work it out. I have set my goals for next year. I have personal goals. We have financial goals. We've got a big financial goal. I have business goals, and I have craft goals. Craft goals. I thought, you know what? I need to make myself accountable, so I've made craft goals too. So I have got them done, and I've written them in the front of my Saving Revolution book, just so I know what they were and to keep them in a simple place. So maybe that might be next week's show, or maybe no, this week's nearly over and it's Christmas. Might be next week's show, guys, but I will have to record it, because hopefully, pray for me, we won't be here on Tuesday. I'll be watching the water flow by some nice river somewhere. Making a schedule for self-care is equally as important. Yes, it is. Things like, and this is going to sound ridiculous, but nails. Guys, these are our working hands. And so they have the nails of working hands. I can't wear rubber gloves. I can't wear the disposable gloves, and I've tried all kinds, but the last ones I wore last week, you can't see it now. The ladies might have seen it at Carson's today, but my hands split. I only had them on for maybe 20 minutes while I was out in the garden, and I could feel straight away. So I can't wear them. So I don't wear gloves for very much at all. And so my hands and nails suffer. So making time to do my nails is important. I tend to try and do something to them, even if it's just give them a quick go over with the nail brush and some hand cream and an emery board before I go to bed at night. But it's important. It's important for our health, but it's important for our self-esteem too. Thank you, Sylvia, and right back to you. Thank you, Amy. I'm glad it's become a routine. It could be your chill time. Maybe not. I don't know that anything is chilling, but there. It's on its way, Maureen. I keep saying that it's not up to me anymore. As soon as I have the link, I will send it out. Balance is important. I keep saying that I really enjoy working. I really, really enjoy working. And if I'm not very careful, I will just work and work and work and work. I will write and write and write and write. And I will work on the website. I'll put out newsletters. I'll plan ahead. I'll schedule things. I will work because I really enjoy it. But that's only a tiny part of my life. You need to bring balance, which is, I guess it's really good still having kids at home because they help to bring the balance in because they still want food. And they still wander in and out and ask questions. Balance is important. So that should be a goal. Maybe that needs to go on my goal list too. But good luck with it. And you know what? Remember, goals are just targets that we aim for. If we need to shift the goalposts for whatever reason, then we do. You know what? We're in control. So we can do that. Hope you get a negative COVID test too. That will be lovely. Merry Christmas, Karen. Enjoy your time away. You're welcome, Annabelle. Okay, guys. Wanted to keep it short because it's Christmas. So one more time, Merry Christmas, everyone. If you are traveling, stay safe. Have a wonderful time with your family, your friends, by yourself. I have to say that was sort of tempting last week when our plans change, as they do in our house. Nothing's ever set in cement. And I sort of went, woohoo, it's just us for Christmas, just like 5 of us, maybe 6 for Christmas. And I was actually thinking, I have a nice morning, we'll have breakfast like we normally do, then we'll have lunch. Then the selfish side took over, and I've gone, I'm going to sneak into my craft room and play. Who knows? It might happen, it might not, doesn't matter. It's going to be a great day. So have fun and enjoy it. And thank you again for being with me this year. There will be a show next week, like I said, but I'll have to pre-record it for you. And then I'll be back in person on January 4th. And I might be able to tell you what it was like to sit in the riverbank and watch the water flow by, listen to it and catch the birds. Okay, enjoy your Christmas. Have a very happy new year. Stay safe, stay well, and keep cheapskating. Bye.